What is up, people? MrFallior here, bringing another video. Excuse my hair. I didn't brush it, wash it, nothing. I had a heck of a night last night with... I was so freaking exhausted because of this stuff, I guess. It was just horrible. Anyway, I wanted to update you guys on my latest doctor's visit. So, after after seeing the biopsy results of my stomach, he did determine that there is no H. pylori infection, and there is no stomach cancer. It's good, very good news. But he also determined that problems with my stomach is being caused by whatever problems I have in my intestines. The stuff that I've been telling you guys about, where both of my sides hurt and feel weird and like mess up, and then I get the chest pressure and sensitivity on the skin, and all that stuff is caused by whatever the problem is in my intestines. His best guess, based on all of my tests so far, what tested positive, what tested negative, all that stuff, is, like the no blood in the fecal, but the calprotectin is 2.5 times the normal amount. The inflammation of the stomach, the gastritis, but no blood found in anything. Blood tests coming back normal, with the white blood cell count normal, and all of that. His best guess, based on all of those tests that I've had so far, is Crohn's disease. He also said one other thing, but I completely forgot what he said. But his best guess was Crohn's disease, which would explain all of my symptoms, except I do not have the diarrhea. I actually have the reverse, and that's constipation. Not always, but still sometimes. Sometimes I could literally go 5 days without pooping. TMI, I know, but this is important to explain. Sometimes I could go five days without going, but most of the time I can go every day or every other day, with or without medication. So the next step, he prescribed me this. It is called Sulfasalazine. This is how you say it, or how you spell it. Sulfasalazine. It says it's used to treat ulcerative colitis, and it may be given to you for other reasons. Basically, it helps to reduce inflammation in your intestines, and if you have any ulcers in your intestines, it is supposed to help heal them. So, yeah. One thing that worries me on this is it says to not take it if you have a bowel blockage. Now, I do not know if that means a full bowel blockage or partial as well, because technically speaking, we do not know for sure if I have a partial bowel blockage, because, with the pain on both sides, that could also indicate that maybe there is hardened fecal matter that is stuck to the sides of my intestines, and that can cause problems. That can cause similar symptoms, where you get gas and stuff built up and cause your stomach to freak out and stuff, because your intestines aren't going through properly, so some of it backs up first and gives problems up here. So that can happen with a partial blockage, where you just get hardened stuff. I forget what it's called, prolap, I think, or something. I don't know. No, not prolap. I don't remember what it's called now. So that's another possibility, but he's not leaning towards that, but it's still a possibility. So that's a little bit scary, that it tells you not to take it if you have a blockage. And we aren't sure if I do. Other things that are a little bit scary is it says to have your blood checked, to make sure what your G6PD is. I don't know what that is, but it says if you have G6PD deficiency and you take this drug, you can start developing anemia. And we don't know what that is, but he didn't ask me to take a blood test, so I don't know. Side effects, I know, like that's for every medication, but something that they didn't list in the side effects, but listed as a thing that says it is known about this drug, is that it says that it is known to cause sperm problems affecting the ability to father a child, and it might go back to normal after starting the medicine. I know I'm like far from being able to have a child right now, financially and other reasons, but that's a little bit worrying still. If I ever have a kid, I will probably adopt instead. But I would still like to have that option just in case. I just think it would be cool to adopt, because there's so many kids out there that don't have a home, or don't have a stable home, or live in a home where they're abused, which technically would also not be a stable home, but like the father and mother are still together, but yet the kids are abused, or they watch abuse or something like that. And it would be nice to help a couple of those type of kids to be able to be in a loving home. What was the other thing? There was one other thing that wasn't listed as a side effect. It was just listed as a known thing. Nerve damage. It said somewhere, wherever the heck it is now, it says that it can cause temporary nerve damage. It's known to cause nerve damage and muscle problems. There we go. Nerve or muscle problems that have not gone away have also happened with this drug. Please talk with your doctor. And that's a little worrying too, to have it say nerve and muscle problems that may not go away after stopping this medication. That's not something you want to read, but it might be a medication that helps me. So today I took my first one. It's a pretty large sized circular pill, about this size. It's my first circle pill that I've ever taken of that size. It says to take 4 a day, 2 in the morning and 2 at night. But I only took 1 total today, just to see, because I have a big fear of allergic reactions to medication, because I've had it before. I had an allergic reaction to amoxicillin in my past. It gave me tunnel vision where I could barely see anything, and I'm going down the stairs. This is back in New York when we had stairs. I was going down the stairs, I could barely see anything, and I'm like holding on to the hand railing, and I'm going into the bathroom, and I grab the phone, I call 911, and it doesn't work. It doesn't call 911. It doesn't call anything. It just hangs up. And then my mom pulls in, and then my tunnel vision thankfully went away, and she takes me to my doctor, and they give me the stuff that counteracts the allergy, and yeah. So I have a fear of being allergic to medication now. So I know what it says, but I always like to start at the minimum first and then go to what it says. So, oof, I feel lightheaded, and I don't think that's the medicine. I've been feeling like this for a while, so it's very difficult to tell what's a side effect of medicine and what's a side effect of whatever I have in general that I deal with, because I get so tired and so dizzy and lightheaded and this and this and this and this, and it impacts everything that I do now. When I try to do work, I grab 2 deliveries. By the end of that second delivery, if it didn't already start, I feel so bad. By the time I get home, I look like I am dying. It's so bad. And then I'm just out. Like I don't know, man. This needs to go away. I am down. My freaking savings is going down. It is almost gone. And I am so worried about losing my car and losing everything that I worked for because of this stupid crap. So, yeah. That's the update for now. So, but no matter what, he said I will have to have a colonoscopy to make sure whatever the problem is. He did say he wants to wait until I take the full month of pills first and then determine, but I might have to do it sooner, and once again, that's going to be a deep cut into the rest of my savings because it's about $1,000. And yeah, I could get health insurance, but health insurance is, for mine, I put 0 income just to see what the estimate is. 0 income. My lowest that they said my payments would be is $248 a month with a, I forgot the word, it starts with a D, of $3,500 or $4,500, meaning you have to pay whatever that number was, $3,500 or $4,500 in medical bills that year before the insurance even kicks in. So there's literally no point at all for me to have health insurance, spend $250 a month, meaning 4 months of those payments would pay for my colonoscopy in full. There's no point unless I needed to go to the hospital, and obviously you can't predict when you need to go to the hospital, but still, that's insane. Why is health insurance so damn expensive and almost completely pointless to even pay for it in America? I do not understand why our healthcare system is so backwards. And Trump promised when he started in 2016 that he's going to have a brilliant medical care system. He had a brilliant plan. And that's all he said For all 4 years, he kept saying he has a brilliant plan and brilliant Medicare plan, a brilliant medical plan, all this stuff, and that's all he ever said. He never said what the plan was. He never tried to implement the plan. He just tried to revoke Obamacare, and that's it. He had nothing to replace it, nothing. So, whether you like him or not, that's how it happened the last 4 years. And yeah, Obamacare did mess things up a little bit in terms of charging people who couldn't afford medical care a fee for not having the medical insurance, which was also stupid. But it did help people with pre-existing conditions be able to have medical insurance, because before that, before Obamacare, if you had medical problems, the medical insurance companies were allowed to deny you coverage. So, America, yay. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.